by they only have head armors on 2, but that is not necessarily against AKs, and they only have 1 molly and 3 smokes, and they use one of their smokes already. Wow, their utility is the fleeting best, considering there's no contesting in B or A. They're waiting for their smoke.
It looks like we're finally live here.
Not really important. However, they are advancing on B, 4B.
With Gorillaz on the CT and DMC on the T. It looks like I'm going for an A take with Zintra with a smoke and a molly.
Oh, he whiffed,
with a triple boost. Looks like they're going for an I by power. Oh my god, but they cannot get up that boost. But the CTs have ran straight through mid. And they are ready at A.
T's will have enough money to buy next round. That was a hella good flash coming out.
The highway player dies, and the people running on the A side are getting slaughtered in a crossfire.
That was crazy, guys. They should not have won that. That flash saved them that round.
And Awkward is left all alone and gets dropped by Malave, whatever the fuck his name is.
Why is he going for this? He should have saved that AK and dropped this situation. Sorry, I was not. Of course, he's still a good game. If he wins this, should be reset. However, he needs to get a bomb set.
The bait setup coming in on B.
Wow,
and
they keep buying an auto shot.
A rush. And they actually will be managing to get the site with Zintra and Shaw left alive against Hawkeye and 3 of the B players. And it looks like the CTs are splitting up, going highway and CT. Zintra's being forced out of position by that molly, and it leaves Shaw all alone, and he gets dropped too.
They're probably going B because they know it's a lighter stack site.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
I see him truck! I see him truck! He smokes it. Oh my god! What the fuck? And it does not look like that. Oh, that molly can't be successful. Wow, he just threw 2 Ks that would have been.
And it looks like the T's are forced enough to where they'll be able to buy next round. The CTs are really low on economy. So if they get a lot of damage in on this round, that'll give them a really good position. And it looks like they're going to be fighting 2 on the site. But they are just caught in that crossfire.
Yep, and he goes down like expected. He does get the 2K in the round, and then he should have a buy next strong and look at unless they take that armor.
And that last round put the CTs in a fairly good position. Malave left with nothing at all. And the T's get an entry onto the B site from an aggressive CT. And Zintra is posted up here on checkers, but Malave is in the vents waiting for them to push in. But it looks like the T's are just setting up in their default and looking around, seeing what's happening. But the CTs do have 3 over 4 on the B site. Sooty could get a lot of information here at Squeaky, but it looks like he's going to be just sitting there waiting, hoping to hear a rotate off. But he hears swinging there with the op. And gets a little cheeky. But with that pick B, it looks like the T's are going to end up hitting B. But the CTs do have. But Hawkeye dropped on the site, leaving Hannah in heaven. And Hannah gets 1 and drops. As Swingin starts to rotate for A, and Hannah gets another.
Bomb has been planted.
But it looks like they're not going to be going for this retake, as they have the 3v2, but maybe they are. With Swingin, no, they're not going to be going for this. With Hannah and Swingin now running away. And Swingin almost gets caught there, but it looks like Hannah will be in a tough spot as she is getting pushed and manages to get the kill.
Terrorists win.
14-14 guys, they need to win next round. buy coming in from the D side. Wow, we see an SG coming out. However, Stroud has made this match impossible. However, he does not have it's a very risky buy coming out.
And the CTs did buy up, and this will be the last buy round if they lose.
Seems to me all they need to do is
But the T's are on a fairly low buy, but they haven't been doing heavy smoke executes on the A site recently. And Shaw is looking for a pick mid, but Malave is playing back at white box, so Shaw is going to be able to take mid for free and get a lot of information here. But with the CT heaven and on the B site, it looks like they're going to be heading back toward, the T's are going to be heading back towards the A site with Alert there. And it looks like Suddy once again is in Squeaky, just waiting. Swing just has that intuition. And they are pushing to A main. Awkward is going to be trying to hunt Swing down and try to get that was interesting. And Zintra is left in a 1v2 and doesn't even manage to pick up Hawkeye in that situation. This puts the CTs in a really good situation overall for the half, because if they win this round, that'll cause the T's to be in an extremely bad situation.
Oh, he gets that nose go!
So that'll cause them to eco once, and
Last guy,
they'll be
great
buying
guard.
a
Do they know
game.
he's great guard? He gets mollied out. Yeah, they win the round. Let's
But it
go.
looks like Hawkeye is called that the
Good
B
job,
rush is
Adam.
coming. And he manages to not pick up any, actually. And Hannah stops peeking the off. But Malav manages to get two.
Looks like they will not be getting it.
They're going down, leaving it in a 3v3 with the T's all on the site. This could give the CTs a lot of room to work with in this retake, but they have to figure out that they are not on the site.
Bomb has been planted.
And Hannah manages to find one. And Bree is dropping out of the vents, but they have two options in a bad situation. But it's now a 3v1 with the last guy headshot, and they manage to pick him up, putting the CTs in a really good situation for the half.
I'm retired, boys. Ellie. I'm retired, Ellie. Finally got it back. I'm gonna lose it tonight.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
He should not do this. He should not hand over an AK.
The T's are forced buying here once again to be able to buy full next round, and it looks like Awkward's going to be able to pick up an op. But the CTs are double opping with Malav on his own. That's not too bad. That's actually really good in this situation, and as he can play close, and three of the T's do not have head armor. But Dimples gets a great shot onto Bree.
No! Auto shot this is fucking pussy!
And that leaves Swingin' all alone on the site.
No!
He manages to pick up one and misses the second shot and whiffs onto that shot, and they manage to take the A site. And Hawkeye is here, getting shot at by a Beetle as he reloads and managing to live. Suddy is going to have a big job in this round as he is the only T with a gun and he is hitting quad. But Hannah could easily molly him out, and that would be awful for him. But it looks like she's going to use the molly towards Dimples, and Dimples will go down. But Suddy is going to get a kill and start peeking towards the third as he's in a 1v2, but he just needs to stay alive a little longer before the defuse comes in. And it looks like the CTs are not going to have this.
Oh, he does get the trade.
Oh, and they get it at the very last second.
However, they should capitalize off of this while there's only they should smoke CT because they should be a 4-on-1. If CTs win this, it is a very unlikely chance they do. God tier flashes should be coming out of tonight right now. They expect to win the round. Anani up does moving up, going down. One construction.
This advances the CT's lead even further, but now the T's are in a position where they're going to be able to buy every round here from now on. But Awkward did actually pick up an off and is hitting towards mid with it, but he is smoked off and not going to be able to do anything as the T's are favoring the A side heavily. But it looks like Swingin' is pushed up into Squeaky and
he
drops
whiffed.
and misses the shot onto Shaw, who is peeking him there. And it looks like the AX2 is going to be coming out here. And Swingin' is going to need to get a kill or two before this is all in. He has managed to back him up on the site, and he is player highway watching his Squeaky. And he manages to get a free kill on the Awkward and almost gets a kill onto another player as well. But Hannah drops and Swingin' gets another and drops to Zintra, who manages Zintra! Oh my god, with the 1v3 at the very end. Taking up that clutch round. However, if the T's lose this round, they will be in a shitty spot. But they are going for a quick B hit here. They smoke off the checkers cross and are running through. Getting the pick on the vent player, but not having a CT smoke out yet. They instead molly it and are running through. Good idea. That gives the CT player, Hannah, the advantage. Leaving the T's in a 3-on-4. But Awkward manages to pick up a kill onto a CT player and gets into checkers in a 3v2. Awkward gets another one, but gets dropped by Hannah, who ends up picking up the last 2 frags and getting the defuse with the 4K in the round. That was a great round by Hannah.
Oh no!
Bomb has been defused.
Well,
Counter-terrorists win.
Are you guys gonna 10-man or something?
Yeah, I'm 10 man. You want 10 man?
Yeah, I mean this barely started, but sure.
he buys another auto shotgun. Why do they keep? Okay, we have 4 AKs. They have elected to no-go this round. Okay, he normally simulates a pretty aggressive playing sport. Why is James with friends? And what's going on right here? Why is
The T's have force half bot here, making sure they're able to buy next round, but Awkward did buy a little over. And it looks like they're going to be doing a late A hit with a mid split. If Hannah can get a kill here, that is big, as Zintra will be left alone with his position revealed. Oh my god! Hannah with the no-scope! And they wipe up that round cleanly. What? Yeah, I caught that.
Okay, cool.
That was nuts. Hannah? She's the Asian chick.
Wow, that was highly racist.
How? She's Asian, she's a chick. There's only one of them.
She's Asian, dude.
No, guys, you can't just call someone a chick. Alright. It's a 4v1 on B. I don't know why they're not going B. Of course they don't know that there's only one on B. We need to hurry up with this tournament so we can go hit the showers. They should have this round. Oh, they're doing it. They should have B. Oh, he rotated. They should have this. They should have this. Let's go on in the fight. He rushes through that smoke. What a bitch. He knows that they're back there. He knows that he's back there. He's gonna pick this off real quick. Oh, he gets that no scope. It is a 2v3 coming in from the T's.
And it looks like the T's are going to be buying here with fairly few nades. And they use one on a failed D smoke. And it looks like they're going to be trying to take mid control. Thankfully, they're not trying to take mid control. But Dimple managed to not do any damage to Swingin', who was pushing A main by himself.
Oh no! He goes down!
And it looks like 2 terrorists have gotten out mid, and they're going to be going for a B split with Vince here.
He does have a kid now.
But we have Hawkeye and Hannah towards the B site, with Hannah having the off and Hawkeye playing on site. Has a crack through the smoke, spots a player, checkers, and that's going to cause the rotate to come in But Hannah gets dropped by Dimples, who gets traded by Malave. And it looks like and manages to pick it up, leaving the CTs in a 2v4. And Swangin is stuck in checkers. And actually to get a kill on the Suddy. And he knows one's default, but this leaves Bree in a big position here. She is going to throw a molly on the default, flushing that player out for his teammate. But that is going to leave her. She manages to pick up 2 with the last guy on the site. But she does not know he's there. And that gives Zintra a huge advantage. She spots him out, and Zintra is now playing around the boxes. With Bree having to tap the bomb, and it's going to lose this round to Zintra. And it looks like we're going to have another full buy out of the CTs with a drop onto Hawkeye. But another off onto Swangin. And onto Bree. Leaving Hawkeye with just a mag 7.
Oh, he does get that off angle kill. Oh, he does not get the kill. He has some down. Hickson gets the kill. He passes it with the nade off. It is a 3v2, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, he white kicks when he shouldn't. Where did he get the kill? He did not see him. Oh,
and it looks like Zintra's going to be working towards a B site here.
Let's go, CTs.
With Awkward out and taking the fight and actually losing it to Malave.
Yeah, really excited.
But it looks like the T's are heading back to hit the A site with Swangin there, holding it with the off. Taking a duel with Shaw and both players. But that does give the info away that they are towards A. And the exit comes out, Swangin is missing it. That was a bad quad. And he misses an easy shot onto Zintra to pick up the kill, and the default player is dead. But Hannah is trying to pick them apart with the op. And it looks like Dimples here is going to be trying to pick off another player from the Fork side. But Hawkeye is coming through A main, and it looks like Zintra is going to be watching for him and spots him out, giving Dimples a good what's happening. Oh, that's timing! And that leaves Hannah in a 2v1, but both players are pistolable, but she does not seem to know that. And she starts to head back to save.
He will get traded. Oh, he gets blood! He gets blood! He gets that kill! That is a very good play from Adderall.
Zintra dies to the bomb. That is rough for the T side. But the CT side's economy has been broken. As Hannah is the only one with a gun, but it looks like they're starting to force up around it. As it looks like they're going to be double saving anyways. And it looks like they're going to be entering quickly onto the B site with Zintra in the lead. Hunting down Hannah, who's sitting and manages to get a kill with the USP and stay alive as well, but gets dropped by Dimples flying through the air. And now they are hunting down the last players with Bree and off CT. Malave trying to get a kill on the Awkward here is low, and he manages it as well. But since Hawkeye died and Bree gets a kill, it's still a 2v2, but I don't think this is winnable for the CTs as they have no kit, and there's a player back checkers which can take a long time to flush out with those ops, and they are going for the saves. Bree manages to get one kill more, and picks up the second, really hurting this T-side economy. Limit their nades for next round. Not really. Oh, somewhat. Shaw actually choosing to go for the scout. He's not able to afford the op. But Zintra has been coming in big.
He goes down. Seven's about to get down. Wow! 5v2! 5v2! He gets 17 HP.
And on 14 here, we see Dimples has been boosted.
That was a nice shot. He's open for the taking from the side. It is a 3v1.
And Malave is taking these fights out mid from Sandbag.
Oh, he missed that shot because he's up hot. However, it is a 3v1.
You know he's there, but they don't have a molly to flush him out, which is great for Malav. And Hannah actually manages to get a kill onto one of the vent players, and there's another one there. But Malave picks up a kill onto Sooty. And knows Awkward is in vents. Oh. He didn't commit to the peak and ended up losing that fight. Both just Awkward and Zintra left alive, and Hannah picking off Zintra. Awkward hitting a nice shot into Hannah in a 3v1 with one player deep on the B site.
Yes, they win it!
With the M4, the off rotating in fast, and swinging mid to make just in case he rotates off. But Awkward is walking back towards the A site, and will be managing to fight this one-on-one with Swangin, but Swangin will be in a good site on the back of the site. Awkward has no nades, so he's gonna have to take this fight. But Awkward doesn't clear the site, and Swangin's gonna be able to get that kill for free. Onto the A site with a force buy on this last round. Swangin picks up 2 switches, he focuses out of ammo and dies in the third, but Malave is there to pick up the 2 that are trade 2, and they know the last guy is quad. So Temple's a combo off a scenario where he gets volleyed to death and taken out by the op.
I mean, I talk shit about that. Oh, you did? But I talked crap about Adderall, but I also hyped it. Oh, really? Why was that? Animation on a shotgun. On a shotgun. Everything around. He never brought a real weapon. Yeah. He was tougher.
And we have a kit from Awkward coming out with no other buy on this pistol round. And it looks like they're going to be, the T-side pistol strat is going to be reminiscent of the CT side, but they are going to have a parking lot smoke here from Malave, and Hannah will be throwing the cross smoke with a lurk on the boost. And Swangin will be at the squeaky. They found the player quad, and Swangin manages to drop him quickly, and the parking lot smoke failed, which puts them in a bad position. Debris loses the fight highway, leaving the T's in a 4v4, now a 4v3, and Sooty gets dropped as well. But the trade kills are going back and forth, as Dimples is left as the last man alive for the CTs against 3 terrorists. And right clicks at the wrong time. But he knows where all 3 of the players are now. Managed to get 1 kill. The second one onto Malave, and is hunting down the last one, but Swangin manages to walk out and catch him off guard. It's not fair. It's ridiculous, man. And the CTs have 4 spot here with 2 kits, which is actually rather smart in case they manage to get a defuse going late round into a clutch. But the CT, or the T side, actually picking up 2 Gorillaz that causes a lot of their players to have really low money, with the max being 1,000, making it a definite eco if they lose this round. But the CTs are playing extremely passive here, except for middle, where they are sitting there waiting for the T's to come to flash peek, with Sooty spotting and Awkward holding the flash. But it looks like the T side is going to be heading towards B, with Malave running out mid. taking the fights mid, distracting the players, and defense in the end. Now there are two players hot on his tail. Shot in the dimples, and the players flank him. And the last T is left on the A site. And with dimples at tree, jump spotted, it is going to be tough for Bree. And she loses the fight to dimples. Bree gets boosted fast and gets a pick. But Sudi is looking for a frag mid. But Malave has like a Galil and is fighting him. With Bree close, she's looking to swing out and get this frag. But Sudi actually went to pick him up. And with Dimples coming Z, Malave is in a bad spot to take a fight. But it looks like the rest of his team is ready to go out A, but there is the player Finn. That's about serious issues for him, but he's instantly dinked and taken out, but he gets two. And Hawkeye manages to dink Dimples, but Dimples manages to get the frag. And the T's are doing a Glock buy with one Deagle. And the CTs have two Umps, an AUG, an M4, and a Galil. That's interesting. But it looks like the T's are just going fast over boost, maybe to get a kill. Maybe even two if they're lucky. But it looks like that's not going to happen as the other T's are going out A site, and they're going to be able to get this bomb down as they've completely abandoned the site. And Malave gets a kill with a Glock. He is pinched in the end and left Hawkeye with a piece of the site who gets shot down because he has no armor. That's a nice little center. That is a nice move. It looks like the teams are going to be boosting over. And Bree is already down, taking fights mid. And if she could get Hannah on boost to flash her over white box, that'd be a great peek on the city. But you'd probably see the flashbang coming, considering his position. Out and doesn't manage to get the kill. He has 5 HP left. That is unfortunate. But Hannah is looking and manages to get the kill onto Awkward, allowing the player or her teammates to run out mid, taking control with Hawkeye lurking in A main and Hannah running back to get the bomb. It looks like it's going to be an A pinch. Actually, they're even going back towards B with Hannah. Hannah and Malave running towards B and swinging, running into checkers, taking the fight with the Opera on default and falling. They do not know one player is in that off default misses the shot. Hawkeye manages to get the kill on the Zintra. Opera does not die until the end, less than even in the 2-on-2, but both players are already up B main. And they managed to pick, the CTs managed to pick up the round. This is starting to look really rough for the T side here, as they will manage to get another buy-in, but their confidence has to really be shaken, as they're not managing to pick up these kills that should come rather easily. And Awkward, each picking up kills mid, as the T's are challenging. And it looks like he's not going to be able to get much more advantage on the edge of the smoke, and manages to pick up one guy. And he runs forward and picks up Malave, leaving Hannah in a 1v3. Stuck mid, 2 players on B and 1 player white box. And that reload definitely gave her position away, but the player, Zentra, is coming Vince. And she has fall up on the garage door thingamajig, manages to pick up the kill. The T's have 4 spot for the most part here. And they're going straight for the leader. But the Og doesn't manage to get any of them, leaving his teammate alone on the site. But Dimples is managing to pick up these kills. These players left and right, and he's getting all of them. And not managing to get the last before he drops, but Awkward cleans it up nice and tight. Looks like this will be a telltale round for the T side, as if they pick it up, they may be able to get back into this, but if they lose it, that'll give the CTs a big advantage, but the T's will still be able to buy every round. And with this fight in mid, it looks like no victor will come out, as no one will hit each other. But Hannah is sitting here posted with the off, looking for anything, and manages to get the pick onto Awkward, who swings out wide. And Hannah lines up a Z-smoke. But it looks like the CTs are dedicated to these sites, leaving mid wide open. And it looks like a full A execute is going to be coming here with a parking lot smoke and a cross smoke. But with the players looking, oh, and Sudi is rotating off and ends up out of position for the execute as it comes out. And Malave is running out, and Shaw manages to pick up Sudi, picking up another one. And manages to pick up all the players that are running onto the site, leaving Swing alone mid. He manages to pick up 1 player at Toxic. Sudi is on the site and ripped, but Zentra is sitting here, CT, waiting for Swingin to come out. Swingin manages to find him, leaving Sudi and Swingin in a 1-on-1 with Sudi ripped, but he has the bomb, and Swingin needs to just land 1 Glock shot on him and he will die. And Sudi gives his position away quad, giving Swingin the advantage in this situation. But Sudi is playing footsies with him, managing to walk right around red as Swingin goes around, and Swingin clears quad, knowing he's not there. And that makes Sudi's position unknown. Seconds left, but Swingin managed to pick it up, winning the 1v3. With 1 second remaining. Swingin. 1 second left. 12-11. What? No. Swingin setting up a checkers cross smoke here. But Dimples does have an off here, and will be offing, seeing that smoke, and looking for these checkers. Getting a good peek there. But Swingin is not taking any bites, as he is sitting back and waiting. But Dimples walls him. That is unfortunate. And they fall back onto the site. And it looks like somebody, Bree, is set up deep into squeaky. With Malave running to set up setting up a parking lot smoke, and it looks like it's going to be another A hit with Swing and faking B once again. They're hoping to take advantage of Shaw being the only player here. But Shaw has been getting kills from this position before, and Sudi is at Fork, manages to pick up one, but Hannah manages to drop Shaw, leaving Awkward at Heaven. Awkward manages to pick up that frag, and almost a second one onto Bree, but Bree is getting the bomb down, and Hannah is in A main, leaving Dimples and Zincher to pick it up. But Zincher runs on site and kills Bree. He was planning the bomb, and this leaves Hannah in a really hard situation with one player Fork and one player on the site. She needs to peek out and get a kill. She whiffs on Zincher, who's looking the other way, and Dimples picks her up from Fork with the op. That is heartbreaking. Ryan, I hope you saw that, because that was beautiful. And the T's are on a bye with nothing left, and they are rushing out A. Morals are done for, and they are getting destroyed on this B side. Mave is taking a fight with Awkward at Fork, who's almost down, but Bree is hiding in a smoke at parking lot. The smoke fades, and manages to get a kill, but drops, and DMC will be picking up their 13th round here.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
This game has been completely reliant on the CT side, but DMC is showing a much better CT side than Gorillaz has been able to. And it looks like Gorillaz is setting up for their A default, taking mid control with Hannah boosted up again. But they have Malave. Hello. Do you want to cast? Alright.
Literally wasn't even like one spray. It just literally like died on me.
Swinging is checking out the B site.
Really?
But it looks like Hannah is going to be looking for a player at mid and not finding anything as Bree gets boosted up as well. But they now know a player is Highway, and they do not. And Bree has a Molly for sandbags. That's going to flush out Awkward, and they should get this kill easily. And they do manage to do it, but Sooty is sitting there and drops Highway, not going for a trade frag. But Hannah and Bree are pushed up mid. But Bree does not have a flashbang for a teammate to peek Highway with. It looks like the teams are heading towards the B site where Dimple is set up with the op, but he gets shot in the side of the head. Zincher is not much protected there, but Zincher picks up one kill, and it looks like it's going to be a 4v2, 4v1 for the T side, and it looks like they might be able to take this back as Shaw is left in a 1v4 and will be saving this off, it looks like. Are they going home?
Who?
The people that are packing up?
I think so. You getting out of your job?
Terrorists win.
Wait, did you guys win or lose? Nice. If the CTs lose this round, they will be in a terrible, terrible position considering their current economy. But the T's will still be able to buy this next round if they lose it. Now it looks like they're going to be putting Sooty up fast, and the T's will be dropped quickly, and Sooty will be killing himself. What happened there? And Dimples will be getting a pick onto Swangin, who has been carrying, or doing a lot of work on the T side. And it seems like the T's are going to be heading towards A with their last 3 players remaining, and Awkward alone on the A site. But Hannah gets boosted up with the op, and it looks like they figured it out as Dimples has, or Shaw has pushed up through the B site and is waiting for the terrorists in a good spot. And it seems the T's are just now taking control of A main as Shaw is being patient, waiting for them. And they are walking into him right now as he managed to pick up 2 with the Tech 9. Leaving just Malave left alive. And he manages to pick up Shaw, but he's still not in a good position as Zintra is running back to peek him, but Zintra decides to drop off. Malave does not, or has control of the bomb, but Awkward is posted mid, and they have one on each site. No matter where he goes, they are going to be waiting for him. And he goes Vince, which is rather unexpected. But Dimples is CT with that op, and it looks like he will be able to get the bomb down. Nope. He doesn't die after time yet, but does die after time in the end, putting the CTs in a rather good position, as Malave will not be able to buy really anything, and the T's are low on money. Yeah, this is map 3. They are boosting up Swangin this round. And it seems like he's going to be hunting mid, but Awkward and Suddy are playing rather passive this round, with Suddy at white box and Awkward holding that flash once again. And but Suddy managed to pick up the kill onto Swangin, who had no support from his teammates. And now they are just looking for whatever they can, leaning towards the A side of the map as they are starting to push through B. But Malave manages to pick up one, and Zitra picks up the trade. And they are now picking up, or starting to execute onto the A site, as Shaw is the anchor here at Fence. And his teammates are running close. He gets the kill onto Bree. Teammate gets a kill on the Hannah, and Hawkeye is left alone in A main on the 14th round. And spots him heaven. Gets some damage on the Awkward, but will not manage to pick up the kill. And Awkward will find him. They won pistol too. He's not having a good game. And it seems here that the T's will be going towards the B side of the map, with Dimples and Zintra holding it off. But Zintra does have a P90 and Dimples with the op. And Swangin going for a scout. But it seems that the CTs will be using a lot of nades early in the round. Awkward sitting back Z, giving them mid control, but the T's are not taking advantage of it since they do not have good guns. But it seems like Bree has intuition to tell that they're not fighting mid, but they might be close. And this is interesting, as neither team wants to peek out and lose. Bazintra is hiding back checkers, which is rather interesting. It's the first time he's done that, and it's a great round to do it. It's a bomb is towards the B side, and it seems the T's will be coming back towards B after that parking lot. Now we'll get the utility out from an A player, and Awkward will be sitting Z. And here comes the entries. Hawkeye getting picked by the op, Dimples taking the fight, and Zintra running out back checkers. The P90 picking up 1 and 2. And Swangin picking up a couple kills on the scout, but that ends the series, with DMC coming out on top.